Hi, Scorpio. I'm Jofiel Mind Tarot here with your May 2024 Tarot and Oracle card readings. At the beginning of the month, I always say this, especially for the newcomers. We do a predictive spread, and I'm also going to add the particular energies for the beginning of the month. So we also have your love and your money spreads. So let's see what is coming out for you. Spirit, what is the message? What is the message for the collective sign of Scorpio for the month of May 2024? Spirit, thank you. Mhm. Mm, interesting. Both increase and decrease. All right, so we have present power here, talking about having I'm seeing this person as having is talking about nature. Like I don't know why I feel it's more your is it instincts or your impulses? I don't know why that came to mind when I saw this guy holding back these two beasts. It's more of like control of impulse behaviors. Could be, you know, physical. It could be it's maybe impulsive behavior in any kind of way, but I'm more seeing of, your natures. So planning and action. Okay, so you doing a strategy. So, okay, say you have an impulse to overeat. Say it's something as simple as that. Say it's not um physical, if you know what I mean. Uh, you're taking steps in order to have better control. You know, you're looking closely at a situation, and you may have been doing this for some time, but I'm thinking that you're making headway with whatever this is. With friends and guides, family, friends, and guides in the reverse, it talks about maybe having someone, whether it's an actual person or a spirit guide, in your life to help you with this. So, say another example, you have an issue with drinking, for example. You could have somebody helping you. Maybe you're going to a meeting, meetings, and you have a sponsor, or say you have some kind of issues that where you have to control yourself, control whatever impulses you have. I'm seeing this as you taking you having you developing some kind of strategy in order to have better control. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. So let's turn this over. Let's start this. See how these cards are turning up. I'm taking them all in the reverse. So I mean in the upright. So if they come out in the reverse, I'm gonna turn them upright. I'm sorry. I'm taking all of them reverse and upright. I'm sorry. Okay, so we have playing it safe. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's more of a in the past it was more something of a more impulse, you know, no how you say this, like having abandon, doing stuff out of impulse, just like okay, let's do it. It's no longer that. It's more of a all right, let's take control of this. Let's make plans in order to have this thing under control. So even though the party is going on in the back over here, right? You are trying to, I don't know if it's ignore it, but you know it's happening, but it's like you're turning away from that, you know. So here we have increase and then decrease. Ooh. So sometimes you're successful at it and sometimes not, which is normal. Then we have back and forth here. So it's kind of a sometimes you have it together, sometimes you don't. I mean, that's fine. That's all part of the process. We have intuition and manifestation. So I think on an intuitive level, because Scorpio is a water sign, I think you kind of know when this is happening. Like it's nothing that comes upon you suddenly. I think you're aware of certain triggers, and you're trying to have better control. So this intuition and manifestation could just talk about, being able to see things before it happens, um, and also the ability to manifest what you want, making that concerted effort to realize what you want for yourself. Then we have peace, yeah, because it gives you a sense of peace when that happens. Not only peace for yourself, but peace for loved ones as well. You know, when you get this under control. But I mean, it's still yo-yoing back and forth. You're still having a little trouble, but it seems as if you're trying to get that under control. And then we have friends and colleagues. As I said before, it could be a group of people that you are meeting, like, for example, if you're going to AA meeting or whatever they call it now, I'm not sure. Or you're going to some kind of, you having support. I'm seeing this as perhaps like an intervention that triggered things for you. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing is more of a kind of recognizing your triggers and making plans, when these things happen or when your triggers come, what you're going to do about it. So let's see, what is the predictions for the month of May 2024 for the collective sign of Scorpio? Thank you, sir. Right. Exhale. So I'm hearing exhale in my mind by Whitney Houston. I don't know why, but there you go. All right. So uh, see what's coming up for you in terms of predictions for the month. Anything, Spirit, for the collective sign of Scorpio? Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go. Anything else? Ooh. All right. So I'll take these two cards. So we have Journey and House, privileged lady. So it could be, you could be traveling. Um, you could be daydreaming at home about someone. Maybe that's where exhale came in. Um, yeah. You could be thinking of someone at a distance. You could be this mature person thinking about a privileged person. Um, yeah, or this could be just daydreaming. Let me see these two cards. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. So we have marriage and high honor. I don't know if you're thinking of moving towards someone that you want to be involved with. Or this could be you're already married to this person, but I don't know. I don't think so. I think this is more of one having your sights set on someone and thinking of moving towards them, you know. And you think that this privileged lady could be that person, or privileged person could be that person that you think is gonna either elevate your status or kind of, you know, how I see this is not only as elevation of status money wise. I'm thinking privilege, like you feel privileged to be with this person. You think that this person kind of lifts you up. You know, that's what I'm getting from this. Maybe that's why that song came into my mind. Exhale. Sometimes you laugh, sometimes you cry. Look at those lyrics and see if that applies to you. Maybe you see someone as, you know, they're inspiring to you, right? So, right. So take it as it resonates. That's what I'm getting. So let's see what's happening in your love life. Maybe it could expand some information for you here that came up in your prediction spread. So it's spirit is simply, you know, acknowledging that you may be thinking of someone in the month of May that you think it's good to be with. Like this person is good for me, you know, that kind of thing. All right. So let's see what's coming up in terms of love. Now for catering to all of the, you know, love in terms of self-love, family love, friends, you know, platonic, as I said, it could be romantic, but let's see what comes up. What are the messages for the collective sign of Scorpio spirit in terms of their love life? Thank you, Spirit. For May 2024. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, final shuffle. And again with the travel. It could be that someone is also coming to see you, but I'm just getting you could be going to see them. All right, so we have Sagittarius. So this person could be a Sagittarius. We just did Sagittarius a minute ago. Or you could have Sagittarius in your chart strongly. We have Ceres nurture and solar flares activate. So it seems as if the person that you're meeting, or the person in your life, or the person that you're thinking about, you feel as if you having this kind of mm, feeling as if you want to protect them, to you know, cuddle them, to take care of them, and they kind of ignite a fire within you here with solar flares. And I don't know if that's what you were expecting. Um, it could be they're doing this to you because of how attractive they are, or you feel attractive around this person. But this person, it seems to be a strong attraction with first house arrival, because the first house here talks about the ego, the self. So you could be feeling as if you feel kind of mm, a better person being around this person, or this person's attractiveness is kind of get new hot under the collar. Um, so they could be a Sagittarius, or you could be traveling to see this person. And it came up twice. Sagittarius, it came up twice. So we have descendant, ninth house exploration, descendant invitation, ninth house exploration, second house resources, 10th house authority, and Cancer with immerse. So if this person is not a Sagittarius, Sagittarius appears twice here. This they could be a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Cancer, or they could be whatever your descendant is. So if as your Scorpio, well, all right, it's right here. Your descendant will be Taurus. So um, with second house resources, this could be emphasizing the attractiveness of this person, or it could also be talking about that they are not too shabby to in terms of their resources, their financial situation. And we did see privileged lady come out in the previous spread. So it could be that this person has, two pennies to rub together, as they say. Um, then they also might work a lot, or you do. Someone here works a lot, and for this reason, that's why they're well off financially. And with Cancer being here, there's not only passion, but there's also emotion. You can see yourself in in a family. You could see this person as a future family member. All right, because I did see the marriage card come up in the Kipper spread. All right, so if this is not romantic, you could be meeting someone and really, you could be really you're either meeting someone or studying something that you love to do that brings you money. Maybe it's something that you did in the past, like with Descendant here. I believe it talks about um, things that you did in the past. Maybe, let's see. Okay, so it's like inviting. Well, it does say here, I was getting like maybe things that you did in the past, but it also talks here about, if you notice, you keep, so this is being open to meeting new people, or asking when you ask others to do work for you. Yeah, yes. Hold on a second. I think, no, 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 not now. Sorry, a call came in. I hope I'm still able to. Can you still hear me? I hope you're still able to hear me. Hear me. I kind of yeah. I hope you're still able to hear me. Anyway, um, I can't. I deleted the call. So we have. You could be exploring something, something that you love that brings you money. You could be working hard at it, and it's finally um, giving you some kind of stability. You could also be traveling, something that you love to do. You can also be traveling, meeting new people, and coming together with them, exploring, you know, because Descendant talks about invitation. It's like opening up yourself to new experiences. Yeah. So that's what I'm seeing, because the descendant talks about, I'm hoping that this person doesn't call back. Um, I'll call back at another time. Yeah, yeah. It's also warning you about, depending too much on others, actually working on the relationship, that you have with others, and building something valuable, substantial, and, not shying away from, what other people can offer, instead of they being your crutch, they could, you could uplift them and they can uplift you. So if it's not love, that's what I get. It could be just something platonic or something that you love doing. So take it as it resonates. I like to cover, as many situations as I could so that everybody can get something from it. All right, so what is happening in terms of money? What is happening to the Scorpio collective in terms of money? Thank you, Spirit. What's happening to the Scorpio collective in terms of money? One more shuffle. All right. Money and career. Thank you, Spirit. Money and career. All right. I don't know, for some reason, the other signs, the cards were so awkward in my hand. I couldn't get it. It was all over the place. But you seem to be a little more smoother in how you come out. So we have here the hangman, this going this way. So I think you see in a situation for how it really is. You kind of come into terms with it. And I think people, I don't know if you're seeing people for who they are at work or for what you do, or they're learning something from you. But whatever mask there is, that mask is broken right here. You know, this mask here is shattered. And then we have the Empress. But even though you see things for who they are, you're still growing, you're still abundant. She has her hand in this lion's mouth. So it's like, even though the situation may be tenuous or risky, maybe you're doing something risky at work, you are handling it. You're not afraid. You are, taking it as it comes. And then we have the Ace of Cups, and I'm trying to cover that because her derriere is exposed, which talks about delusion, but you're working on keeping yourself grounded. And with this young man looking at this older person work, I'm thinking that people are looking at you, looking at what you're doing, learning from you. We have two people looking on up here. We have this young person looking at this man here. So it's like you're being observed, in what you do for work. So you can be someone who is have apprentices or employees, or you could be training someone. Okay, so we have, excuse me, the Queen of Swords this side. We have the Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles, So we're talking about new beginnings. The Nine of Swords. Mm. The Two of Wands, that side, and then we have, yeah, the 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 Hermit. I think here you're trying to you're in a period of introspection when it comes to your money. Um, I think you are hoping to grow this, whatever you're doing. You could be working for a government agency or some kind of institution or church, or you could be working with a Virgo. But whatever this is, um, I can't help to see this baby here with this key. I don't know, you're holding the key to something. I don't know if you have learned, you may be thinking of going into business for yourself, but there's a lot of fears around whatever this is. And with this, the reason why I say that, we have this Nine of Swords here, and there's a shadow in the background, and it talks about, you know, kind of a boogeyman complex about things you think are lurking in the dark to get you. So yes, let me see what else comes out, because some of these cards I have to look over them again. So let's see the Hierophant, that side. So it says, being held back by those shalt and reconsider your actions. Mm. There's maybe you're thinking of, you're trying to have a more of a freedom of expression, maybe thinking that there's another way to do something. But whatever you're thinking about is still in its infancy. But I think you have the key to something, because this baby is definitely holding a key and looking at a fertility symbol. I wonder if I should be covering this up as well. I mean, I don't even know what to do. Yeah. But there's an expectation around it, a hope that, some kind of opportunity is going to come in. Here with the Two of Wands and that Ace of Pentacles, because whatever idea you have, it could mean some kind of financial opportunity for you. But you're still contemplating this. You're still thinking deeper, because the Hermit here is going into Hermit mode. It's not coming from. You haven't learned the lessons yet. You're still gnawing at the meat. You're still contemplating. You're still thinking about it. So let's look at the Nine of Wands. Sorry, the Nine of Swords. Yeah. So the Nine of Swords, that side. Okay, so the dark night of the soul is coming to an end. It may be that someone else pulls you from the fearful place. Either way, you can expect to make a breakthrough. So it's saying, yeah, so just as I thought, it's some kind of boogeyman thing. Someone could be pulling you out of this, or, but you're still in hermit mode here. You're still gnawing at it. You're still trying to learn something from it, whatever you do here. And with this Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords is a no-nonsense queen. She analyzes, she looks at things directly. But what it is that what I'm trying to figure out is, this is her inner self. So what does that talk about? They are also keepers of memories. Okay, so it says here, the great crystals clarify, illuminate, and affirm her spiritual connection. It is not enough for her to conquer. She also wants to understand. Yeah, as I thought, it was she's an analytical sign. So you could be analyzing. There's a lot of mental energy going into what you're thinking about in terms of work or in your money sector. But it seems with this energy that I'm capturing here that you're in a contemplative energy, that you're considering you're considering the possibilities, but there's still fears surrounding a possibility when it comes to a beginning with money, or um, for example, you've been working at a position for umpteen years, and you want to split off and go into business for yourself, but you're still in your infancy as a business person, but you want to grow further because where you're working at right now, it kind of stunts your growth. There's no room for fertility. Or this could be a side hustle that you're trying to do to expand your money, but you're still in that contemplative energy. You still have, it's like almost a boogeyman energy. Okay, what if I did? What if I don't? Kind of thing. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from it. Not to go on for too long. I hope you understand what I'm getting at. So let's see what comes up in terms of you, with the advice from Spirit for you. Yeah, Spirit, what is the advice for the Scorpio collective for the month of May 2024? One more truffle. What is the advice for Scorpio, for whomever I'm connecting with? Ooh, that card came out again. This is like the second time, third time. It came out for, I believe, Capricorn. Then this last one. No. So we have Moon. Take note of intuitive messages. So this is interesting. So there's something hidden that Spirit is trying to show you. Okay, so whatever nudges that you're getting, whatever kind of, because Scorpio, you are a water sign, and so intuition, you could be being told things or shown signs that will give you a better understanding of things. So take note of anything that comes to your mind suddenly or you dream about. Take note of those things. Or maybe even the moon represents mother, maybe advice of some kind of motherly energy, you know. Then we have sights, stargazer, set your sights higher, which is what you're trying to do. But we have that kind of nine of swords energy, you know, coming in there. So it's kind of interrupting your trend of thought, how you're thinking. So Spirit is saying to set your sights higher and move beyond ancestral patterns. So maybe you could be having issues with, overthinking, something that also bothers, me. I overthink a lot, so I understand. We have trust in the unknown, Sky Father, wise one, grow within your current situation, and drum, dream, and journey. So it's like trusting whatever messages you get, whatever inclinations you get, trust that, grow within it, and I see that here you're gaining a better perspective here, you're becoming wiser by just not only by the knowledge that you're gaining, but also you could be getting advice from people. You could be, really listening to intuitive messages, um, and this you are growing. There's ability to grow because if it didn't, this Ace of Pentacles won't be showing up here for you. And drum and dream journey. Let's see what that says because I keep forgetting what this means. Drum and dream journey. We have, it says, what you have seen in your dreams and inner vision is not imagination but guidance, particularly if it has been coming to you repeatedly. You see? So if something, an idea is coming up to you, it's coming to you constantly, please don't ignore it. Grow within your current situation and trust the unknown, okay? I know it's tough, but Spirit is giving you this advice. So I hope this helped and I hope it resonated, Scorpio. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading, okay? Take care, Scorpio. Bye.